Hey, what's up? This is Spider Prime 1 back again with another Transformers video review. This is part 2 of my Wave 1 of the Reveal the Shield Transformers. One thing I forgot to mention in my other review, because the battery light was showing and I didn't want the video to cut off and then have to do it again after I charged the camera, so I did the review really quick. Although 10 minutes isn't really all that quick, but I did the review and then I charged the camera so now I could show it on here. Optimus Prime, who I did last time, the one thing I didn't get to show, that you probably can't see it on here, but behind his chest, when you push the two orange side windows in, dang, I really wish my camera was cool enough to pick this up. But you see that black area back there in his chest behind the windows that are orange for no apparent reason? The two windows, when they fold in like this and they fill up the back part there, there is a, it's not an engraving, it's like a excraving where it pops out. But it has an etching of the matrix of leadership in his chest. And also, oddly enough, although I'm not going to show it, this version of Optimus Prime can hold the matrix that comes with Rodimus and Cyclonus. So you can give this Optimus two matrices, whatever, two Autobot matrices of leadership. So, just a little side note. But this video is about Bumblebee. I finally have a version of this mold, and I'm pretty glad I got this one. I didn't like the one where he had the white. Some versions it's white, some versions it's silver. Like kind of spray look on him. Yeah, I think the first version was white. And then Cliff Jumper had the silver. That's right. Bumblebee just had white stripes in the back. But no, I didn't like that one because I didn't like the white. I didn't get Cliff Jumper because I just didn't. I didn't get the Bumblebee where instead of white in the back it was black. But that one came with the Bumblebee 3-pack of classics, animated and movie. And I didn't get a chance to pick that up, otherwise I would have. And then they did there's a whole bunch of versions of this mold. Some of them are repaints that are official, and some of them are like exclusives and blah blah blah. But I finally got a hold of this one. I like this one. This one is supposed to evoke the movie look because it's got the two black stripes down the middle. Ooh, it looks nothing like the movie version. And I like this shade of yellow. It's not banana yellow, but it's not gold either. It's kind of a what I would call a cold nacho cheese yellow. Like if you have a bowl of nacho cheese and you leave it out for a while, it gets that like layer over the top where it's kind of dark. That's what this color is. So it's the cold nacho cheese yellow. So if you ever use that line, give me credit. But anyways, this is Hasbro's, back when Classics was coming out regularly. This was Hasbro's, I don't want to say excuse, I want to say inventive way of getting around the we can't use Volkswagen anymore because they don't want to be associated with war, or war machines or whatever. So this is what they came up with, and it's a pretty good, get rid of this thing, it's a pretty good car. I like it. It's a good when you look at it, you think of Bumblebee. Except when it's red and it's Cliff Jumper. But, yeah, there's, out of all the other repaints, and this being one of them, but, like, out of all the different color schemes, this one I see the most of Bumblebee. Because the white just threw me off. The black in the back that replaced the white was okay, but that one was with two others. But this one I really see Bumblebee. Especially with the dark blue headlights and windows. I like the little spoiler back here. I think this is the best out of all this version of Bumblebee repaints that are out there. Except for probably Cliff Jumper, who I do want to get. And what's cool is if you really wanted to, you could kind of cheat and say, I have a Classics Bumblebee, because the Classics line had the rub symbol, and oh look, a rub symbol on a Classics mold Bumblebee. So yeah, this is basically two different toy lines in one. But it's released under Generations, so I'm calling it Generations. Transformation. What you want to do is you want to fold the doors down, like so. And then you want to lift up the tailgate thing right here. And you want to take the whole car, or no, you want to pull the arms out. Like so. You want to flip the doors around, and there's a peg on the door, and there's a hole on his arm. Push it in. Just like so. You want to grab this and go flip. And go until it kind of clicks in. It doesn't click, but you feel it. Fold the arms down. You know, fold the chairs down real quick, and then the windshield chest goes down like that, and then the head piece locks in on top of. There's a little tab back here, right here, and then there's a slot in the little panel that his head sits on. So it looks like that. And then you want to straighten out the legs, and then unfold the feet, and separate the feet. And then you take this really stupid jet ski trailer accessory, which is kind of crappy by itself. You fold it out like this, fold around, and you stick it up here. You have to do it this way because it clicks in, so that way it doesn't fall out. I don't think you can do it the other way. Here, let's check. Yeah, not really. So you gotta do it this way so it clicks in. And then he has his little jetpack thing. But there is Reveal the Shield Bumblebee. I have to say, I really like this Bumblebee. It actually may be one of my favorite versions of Bumblebee. It's just a cute little itty bitty Bumblebee. Because, I mean, yeah, they sculpted him smaller. Jetpack aside. Bumblebee was the short guy of the team, so they made, even though he is a deluxe a deluxe figure, he's still smaller than the other deluxe figures. Unless you put this thing on him. And it clicks in, there we go. Then that kind of gives him a little extra height to him. But yeah, I think this is one of the better versions of Bumblebee. Like, I love, even though I don't have, I love the G1 version. I would like to get a G1 version of Bumblebee. I like this one. The movie Bumblebees, every now and then, are hit and miss. I love, 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 love The Hunt for the Decepticons Battle Blade Bumblebee. That is the definitive one, and I will review him at some point, but just not right now. Like the Dark of the Moon Nitro Fire Bumblebee, or not Nitro Fire, but just the Nitro Bumblebee. That's a good one. Animated Bumblebee is he's good, but he's not great. Those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. That don't include Legends and stuff like that. And Legends are just Legends. Or Legion as they're now called. But yeah, this is a good version of Bumblebee to hunt down. He's got really good poseability. He's got ball jointed shoulders. He's got ball jointed elbows, swivel wrists. Oh no, he doesn't. I never tried it before. I just automatically assumed. But okay, I guess he doesn't have any wrists. That's weird. The door spins around. Okay, yeah, I guess, because the door spins around on that thing. On the post that his hand's on, so, okay. Never mind, he's just got shoulders and elbows. Ball jointed head. Ball jointed hips that are kind of hindered by the windshield chest. Bend at the knee. Turn at the knee. And then bend at the enormously large car foot. But no, this is still one of my favorite versions of Bumblebee. He's a good Bumblebee. So yeah, if there's a particular version of this mold, albeit Cliffjumper or Bumblebee or Bug Bite or whatever you can find a version of this Bumblebee. It's really fun to play with and just to transform forward and back and forward and back. Even if you do or don't like the little jet ski flight pack that he has, it still looks good. I just think that in this version anyways, that the jetpack actually adds to him instead of takes away. Because I remember the first one, these wings were white, and it just clashed horribly with Bumblebee. But no, if I were to pick a Bumblebee mold that I like the best, probably this guy. So, that's Bumblebee. I've given him enough praise. He'll probably be the last Bumblebee I touch for a great while, because there's so many. And I'm Spider Prime 1. I'll be back again with part 3 of my Wave 1 Reveal of the Shield. But until then, I'm